Hey everyone, it's Doug Redding back with another cancer vlog. Let me get this thing to focus. Alright, it's a casual Sunday as you can see. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a week since I started treatment. Today's Sunday, August 26th, 2018. And it was a pretty rough week. I started radiation on Monday, which was not ideal. I was supposed to do chemo and then immediately walk over to radiation, but because of scheduling snafus, I started radiation Monday, started chemo Tuesday, and then of course radiation right after that, and then radiation Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And here I am Sunday. It was a pretty tough week. I will say that the biggest challenge I had was absolutely with medication. Medication is a game changer at the cancer level. So let me just qualify that statement with, I've had a ton of dirt bike injuries. I may or may not edit and insert a chart here of all of my dirt bike injuries so that this statement may be qualified a little more. Also, it's kind of fun to brag about all this stuff you've broken, but yeah, you know, dirt bike or other related activities I've injured, fractured, severed, torn, bruised, bumped, scarred, a lot of stuff. You know, I've got a plate in my clavicle right here. I tore my ACL, and they had to take a piece of my patella tendon out and make that my ACL, so I had 2 surgeries there to fix that one. Broke my tib fib in half. My foot was rotated 180 degrees the wrong way, and I grabbed it and turned it back straight. It didn't fix it. They had to put a rod in there. So I still have a rod in my right leg. I've got a clavicle plate here, the ACL. I've broken probably every rib in my body, not all at once, but just through all the years. I broke this wrist 3 times, broke this wrist once, broke my ulna or radius, one of the two. And then just recently, November of 2017, I had a humdinger of a crash, and I broke my pelvis, 3 ribs, my nose, and was knocked unconscious. So all that sucks, but my point is, you get pain meds and stuff like that. Going back now to the cancer stuff, when they say, you know, take this medication for nausea and it may have these side effects, man, they're not messing around. I just think, and I could be totally naive and ignorant here, I think that cancer medication is like another level above your regular medication kind of stuff that I have taken before. So having said that, maybe I didn't give it the respect it deserved, but I will attribute the total suck of this week being related to the medication for nausea. I wish I had the name of the damn thing. I'm going to find the name and I'm going to make it flash on the screen in post editing so that you know, just in case it doesn't work out for you. But I had to discard that bottle and get a new nausea medication, which I'll also link and highlight or whatever, not link, I'll also flash on the screen somewhere. Old medication, new medication. The old medication absolutely gave me that whole cancer brain, cancer fog. I thought it was the chemo. Foggy, I'm tired, I just want to sleep. I mean, I felt like crap. So I deduced that it was absolutely that medication. I've read some quotes online where people are saying that the worst part of having cancer is all the treatment and the medication they give you. I can see some truth to that. Anyway, so yeah, that goes back to another point I wanted to bring up in the very first vlog, and I don't think I did. Stay off the internet. So if you're watching this and you're in a similar situation and you have some sort of cancer, even if it is not squamous cell carcinoma, and you're doing what everyone does, and you're either doing this or you're doing this, and you're searching the internet, be very careful with that, because it's just inundated with information. Too much information. And there's a rule of thumb in life that bad news travels 8-1 versus good news. So the internet inherently is more filled with drama and bad information than good information. You could probably look up this little white crease on my thumbnail, and there's a path that leads you have terminal cancer. First chemo, by the way, I got the maximum dose that medicine allows. If it wasn't for that medication, I would have said it wasn't so bad. I know the second chemo, because it's an additive type of medication experience, is going to suck more, and then the third will really knock me down. But find where your motivation is, seek it, find it, and just harness it, and just feed it to yourself. That's what's so cool, is that unless you're living in a pit, in a hole, you have methods to stimulate your imagination and your mood and your personality. Even if you just have to think about these things, you can find that strength. There's an inner strength inside of you that can carry you through anything and everything. You've got that inner strength. I know I have that inner strength. I know it's built in to every single human being. I firmly believe that. Every single human being has that inner strength about themselves. Anyway, I didn't want to go off on a tangent. I just wanted to say that because I think it's really more important than all the other blabbering stuff I do. And I hope that it does motivate someone out there. I mean, that's the whole point of these vlogs, is I hope that it gives someone a breath of fresh air, some strength, some motivation, and helps them out. Because when I saw Mark Whiteside's vlog, and I talked to Pastor Tony, these guys, they were able to breathe life into me and give me an inner strength. And then of course the support group, my amazing wife, my family, my friends, everyone coming around, and you just gotta take all that in, and it's like throwing logs on that fire and just keep it burning, keep a raging fire inside of you, so that when it's dark and cold, it'll sustain you, keep you going. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. I will see you in a week. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.